Hey folks, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Last time we were exploring the grounds of this graveyard, including looting the mausoleums of some of the undead, in hopes of finding clues to the murder plot that's going on. We didn't find anything, unfortunately. At the moment, what we're going to do is check out the building itself and then possibly sneak our way into the mortuary to find out if there's anything hidden away down there. So far, it seems pretty much all above board. The Mortarch here seems generous and kind, so we haven't really found anything other than a bit of loot. That being said, let's check in with the locals here and then see what's inside the building. Here we have Anita Fisher.
I am not leaving until Lily has a goddamned coffin. I'm sorry, but our baby girl... Our baby...
Oh no, love. I know. If you're here for a burial, good luck. The carpenter around back claims there's a backlog. We asked for a child-sized coffin, but I said it'll take a month.
You lost your child? I'm so sorry.
7 years of age. And murdered. What kind of monster hurts a little girl?
Shush, love. We're going to get Lily a coffin, all right? Give her the burial she deserves.
Well, starting off the episode on a bit of a dark note. That's sort of awful. Let's come in and check in with Valmorba.
I'm sorry for your loss, but it will be a 10-day before I can take your departed. Maybe more. If you notice any odours before then, treat the body with jasmine, honeysuckle, whatever you can get.
It sounds like you're pretty busy.
Well, there is a serial killer on the loose. Business is booming, unfortunately.
Yeah, about that. There's some strange things happening in this graveyard.
I deal with the dead, but the Mortarch tends to them and the living who mourn them. If you have any concerns about strange goings-on, kindly speak to her. She patrols the graveyard. Good day.
Oh, hold on. We're not quite done with you yet.
I'm sorry for your loss, but oh, you're back.
Yeah. I'm looking for a grave. Name of M. Kerwin.
Kerwin? Oh, yeah. He's just outside, under the great willow with the drooping branches. It's good of you to come. He hasn't had any visitors in a long time.
I just want to pay my respects.
It's important to remember those who have gone before us. I wish there were more like you.
Okay, she's kind of creepy. I don't remember why we're looking for this M. Kerwin.
Do you know of another graveyard we could use?
I do, but they struggle.
I suppose it's this one that we didn't really check. We'll go look at the...
Ridiculous.
We'll go look at the grave underneath the willow tree in a moment.
In peace.
We've got a bunch of coffins here. Caskets, rather. Some of them, I guess, are empty. Some of them not. But I'm not seeing much else of interest. Let's check the second floor. What have we got going on up here? A wicker chest, the Durenbold mausoleum key, and the Gravekeeper's journal. Maybe there's something interesting in here. A diary written in beautiful archaic script. Drawings of flowers detail every page. Today was difficult, but then again, what day hasn't been lately? It was a child this time. She was young and beautiful, her face peaceful despite the brutality of her death. Her parents had only coppers, but I waived my fee. I know I shouldn't. My savings are perilously low these days. But, considering how she must have suffered, it was the least I could do for her family. I asked her parents if she had any favorite scents. They told me she loved the sea, a water baby, they called her. I prepared the body with weave moss. styling her hair with Chutler's oil. They cried when they saw her, hugging me, thanking me. I've never felt a deep connection to the gods. That is the Mortarch's purview, not mine, but moments like today give me purpose. As a gravekeeper, I provide comfort in grief, beauty in death, peace in sorrow. I only wish I did not have to do it so often. Seems like the gravekeeper is a thoughtful sort. We have a gazette here. We've probably seen this one. This is edition 76, so this is actually from earlier. Duke Ravengard on official mission to Elturel. Elturel Inferno, city drawn into Infernus. Scandal strikes Vanthampur family. Gang war rumored between arms smugglers. Legend of old Chams. The mission rules tighten for the upper city. And where did the fog go? Banished by Umberlee. Okay. These double doors lead out to this patio, but I don't see any reason to go out there as well. So let's head back. I can't remember why we were looking for this one particular coffin.
Lily.
But let's see if we can take a quick peek at it.
Shush, honey. The Mortarch is here.
Do not stem your cries. Sob, roar, scream.
Oh, the zombie's here now. That's weird. So,
Leave you for now.
Kerwin, right?
Stone on this vandalized tomb reads,
Blessings.
"Cry a rain of tears, so flowers may bloom over iris."
We don't really see the headstone for this person. For this sarcophagus. I'm not quite sure what to make of that. We saw Karlach's parents here. So, I'm not sure what that Kerwin thing is about.
Beloved Agnes Schweitz, her smile shines like 1,000 commended to Jurgel's ledger.
Thank the gods for the watch. Who knows how many killings there be otherwise?
Okay. Okay. Well, we've been in the Gorion Mausoleum. We'll check these other ones one more time looking for that name, and then I guess it might be the sarcophagus.
Here lies Pluck Cliffgate, beloved husband and father.
That's Karlach's dad, alright.
Here lies Duncan, last of the Gory clan, who died without issue. Final resting place of Dolcan Elendara, ever close to your beloved Elfsong Tavern. Here lies Ogre Bob, his arm anyway, it's all that would fit.
Kerwin.
He will be missed at Whitby.
M. Kerwin. So this is the one we asked about. It was in a courier's note. Something about settling matters with Nine Fingers. Ah. Okay. So this has something to do with the guild. Let's quickly dig up this grave. Oh. Okay, so there's no body here. This is, there was some sort of, like, group something left somewhere.
Here! What you doing? Get them sausage fingers off my crate!
Yeah, okay. So this was something to do with the guild. They were leaving some sort of, like, crate of goods here. Let's see. It's not a crate. It's definitely not yours. What in the hells were you buried in there? This crate was promised to Nine Fingers. You don't want to steal from her, do you? And what are you doing in my father's grave? Well, we're taking this stuff since we know about it, I guess. Everything to help the fight. Who is this bug thimble? Well, it's not a crate, and it's definitely not yours.
Ah, it's two! I tunnelled in for a little thieving, same as you, looks like. Well, you're too late. This one's mine! You can find your own grave to rob. Ah!
This crate was promised to Nine Fingers. You don't want to steal from her, do you? So if we invoke Nine Fingers' name, maybe he gives us some information about her? Let's go for this. What did I just do? Scroll of Charm Person for advantage. We don't need that, but that's interesting to know. Okay. Okay, that's gonna work. We're pretty strong with intimidation.
No one fingers. But I... Damn it! Look, I didn't know it was the ladies. How could I? Ain't no one's name on it. So it's yours, okay? Nine Fingers gets a crate. I get to keep breathing. And everyone's good, yeah?
Sure. Now scram.
Yeah, sure. Great.
There we go. Looks like Astarion's inspired because we did some grave robbing there. All right, so we're sort of done here. We checked the elf song, we checked the attached room, so I guess we'll head west a little bit and then curl down and check out, like, yeah, we'll curl down around and check out these two buildings, see what they're about. Not sure if I don't think we've been here yet. This is our rooms at the tavern. So there's more to explore as always. So we'll get started with that. Sooner or later we're going to run into some of the areas about our quests, but for right now, let's just keep moving, keep exploring.
Brighten up a loved one's grave with a bouquet, freshly picked.
All right, we have double doors here that are locked, so we can pick our way in to see what this building is about, or we can look for another entrance.
Oh, not to. I'm standing downwind.
What are these two talking about? We got Fast Netio and Theta Gross.
Budge off! You're blocking my view!
Your view of what?
Nothing wrong with looking, is there? Ah, a man can dream.
What are they watching?
She's winking at me.
Well, she nodded at me. Very
Oh, they're looking at a cute flaming fist.
A suggestive nod. You've been single too long.
Okay, they're arguing about who she's looking at when she's probably not looking at either of them. Or if she is, she's eyeing them suspiciously, right? Like, what are they standing on that sidewalk doing there? Are they plotting a crime?
Yeah, this edition looks better than ever. Better than ever? All the articles about cults and war.
Pale mint.
All right. I don't...
Okay, we'll check out this this building in a moment. Let's see what these two are nattering on about.
Wait! If you don't read the Gazette, how do you stay informed? I don't. Don't see the point. Staying informed seems super stressful.
You have no idea, my friend Margolin.
Hearing you say that stresses me out more than the Gazette, mate.
All right, these guys are talking about the Gazette.
Sorry, mate. Trying to have a conflab here. No offense.
Okay, he doesn't want to talk.
Wow. Not seen someone like you before. Not even in the Gazette's illustrations.
Well, read tomorrow's edition. Although I guess there won't be an illustration there either.
Read the Gazette today yet, mate? Yeah. This edition.
Okay, so here we have the edge of, this building we haven't been inside either, I don't think. It's...
Nice, fresh.
Or is this the... No, we haven't been in here. I don't know what this is.
Her guts are placed on the ground in the shape of the Absolute's mark.
I always said the elf song was haunted. Now it's doubly so.
I think they're talking about the murder. Let's check out what this building is. We can take a peek in the mailbox as well. Thank you for dinner. Dearest Tally, thank you again for having us over the other night. I can't tell you how nice it was to just sit around a table, eat good food, and talk again. Feels like the whole world's gone mad, so having a normal meal with friends was such a treat, especially for the kids. Speaking of, if you ever need us to take IO so you and Tim can have some time to yourselves, we'd be more than happy to. I didn't want to pry and risk spoiling the evening, but Tim did seem a little on edge. Just let us know, and thank you again. Love, Sabine, Freddy, and the kids. Okay, so this is somebody's private home, I guess? Tim seems on edge. Let's barge into their house and talk to them.
What are you doing here? This is a private home, understand?
I don't suppose Tolly's on the murder list? Armbrust is the name? Let's check. No, doesn't seem to be. I suppose it's fair for him to point out that we've just busted into his house for no reason. Should we introduce ourselves to the wife, the woman of the house, Tolly?
Something to ask.
Hello? I wasn't expecting any guests.
Okay, so no, we're just trespassing. All right, I guess we get out of here then.
Placed on the ground in the shape of the Absolute's mark.
No reason to be here.
I always said the elf song was haunted. Now it's double. Oh, right.
Let's check out what this building is. Looks like there's a forge here, so perhaps it's a smith doing some work. Oh, it's Damon.
Karnak, you're looking well.
Would be a lot better if you'd find a way to fix this engine, Damon.
I haven't stopped trying, but all roads lead to a dead end. Sorry, I didn't mean...
Never mind. Glad you're all right in any case. Nice forge you've got here.
Best I've had in years. Mistress of the house lets me operate from here for a fair price. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy.
Good. Someone should be.
Yeah, what have you got?
Certainly.
Okay, he's got some goods here. Perhaps something we're interested in? Not sure. Let's take a quick look. So, a bunch of arrows. Those are nice to have, but we've got tons of those that we aren't already using. Dark Fire Shortbow, a +2 shortbow, grants resistance to fire damage and cold damage, and the haste spell. Would have loved to have that earlier in the game. That seems really nice. What else has he got? Great Club +1. The Harmonium Halberd. Strength +2, up to 23, subtracts 1 from intelligence and wisdom. +1 weapon with +2 to strength is actually kind of amazing. I don't think we're gonna buy that though. Heavy crossbow +1, hunting shortbow, light crossbow. This comes with advantage against monstrosities and hunter's mark. What else have we got? Sword of Clutching Umbra. Shadow-soaked blow. Strike an enemy, adding your proficiency bonus to the damage. Moreover, if the attack hits, it deals an additional 1 to 6 psychic damage. This attack doesn't break concealment. Oh, that's interesting. But not really good enough for us to take. What is this? Sword of Life-Stealing. Life-Stealing critical. On a critical hit, the target takes an extra 10 necrotic damage as long as it isn't a construct or an undead. You also gain 10 temporary hit points. A +2 weapon. So extra damage on crit. +2 weapon and gain 10 temporary hit points. That's not bad. But I don't know. If it did 10 healing, it'd be even better. The temporary hit points, you know, you can only have those from one source, so we're gonna have them from other sources a lot of the time. It is pretty good, I will say, if you're in a long combat and you have a good chance to crit. That could be really strong. But again, I don't think I'm gonna buy that. The Thermodynamo Axe. Whenever you deal damage with this weapon, you gain 2 turns of heat. Alright. Armor of Persistence. Oh, this is very interesting. This would be for Tava. All incoming damage reduced by 2. You gain resistance and blade ward. Wait, really? You gain a D4 bonus to saving throws and resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. Huh. So if we got this for Tava, look at this. It's 9,000 gold. Her AC goes up by 1. And she gains passive bonus to saving throws and passive resistance to physical damage. That's kind of incredible. We'd lose this Howl of the Dead cantrip. But this one's tough to use. It's advantage on attack rolls against nearby enemies as a bonus action. It's not bad by any means. Is this what we've been saving all this money for? This armor of persistence? It is very good. Increasing her AC and then just passive D4 bonus to saving throws and resistance to physical damage is kind of incredible. It's an extremely good defensive armor. This one is a little bit more of an offensive armor, giving you advantage with that cantrip once per short rest. And then the Reaper's rigidity is kind of a mixed bag for me. This is very nice. I might buy this. We'll take a look at what else he has, though. He's got a +2 breastplate, chainmail, +2 half plate, +2 medium, +2 leather. Yeah, okay, that's pretty standard fare. We got plate armor +2. That's also 20 AC. Splint, studded, unwanted masterwork scale mail. Exotic material, add your full dexterity modifier to your armor class. Additionally, this armor does not impose disadvantage on stealth ability checks and grants resistance to fire damage. That's actually really interesting. So like if you have a +5 dex and you can wear medium armor, I don't think Shadowheart does, but this would get you to 21. Plus a shield is 23. That's actually a really nice medium armor. I'm surprised that's only blue. What is she wearing? She's wearing adamantine, right? I can't remember what her dex is, but I don't think it's that high. So she can't be crit, which is kind of amazing. Attackers are sent reeling. Everything's reduced by 1. Compared to this, she'd get fire resistance. And maybe a bump from the exotic material bonus. I think not being able to land crits is better. That's still a really nice piece of medium armor there. Another shield +1. All right. And then we have Boots of Persistence. You gain freedom of movement and long strider. We already have that from our camp casting. So that's nice. That's very nice, but we already have all of those buffs. As for the gloves, Legacy of the Masters. Gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls with weapons. Wow. That is amazing. Are those armor? That's medium armor. So it would have to be Tava or Shadowheart to wear these. What gloves does she have? Reviving Hands. When you heal a creature, gains the effect of Blade Ward. Yeah, I think that's better. If we buy this armor for Tava, she won't need it. But if we heal ourselves or Astarion or... Well, Karlach usually wouldn't need it either because she's raging. So we'd basically be using the benefit of this for Karlach, or for heals on Astarion and Shadowheart. But then she's not making a lot of attack rolls with weapons, right? What about Tava? What does she have for gloves here? Your weapon attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 necrotic damage. These are... Okay, so... If we gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls, that averages out to slightly less than what we're getting from Umbral Attack. We could then give the gauntlets to somebody else. And this ensures that she hits more often by adding the +2 bonus to attack. I think we do buy these for her. Because 1 to 4 averages out to 2.5 damage, right? So we get a guaranteed +2 from this. And then somebody else maybe wears the gauntlets here? Could be. Those are very, very good. The +2 to attack is incredible. It makes it even more likely that she hits. This is medium armor, so she has to be the one to wear them. Her or Shadowheart. But these are not. They're just gloves. So somebody else could wear these. What else do we have? Swordmaster gloves. Proficiency with short swords, long swords, and great swords. And a +1 bonus to melee attack rolls. Alright. Those actually could be decent for Shadowheart if she's wielding the Phalar Alluve. She doesn't have longsword proficiency. And a +1 bonus would help her hit. But she shouldn't be doing a lot of melee attacking anyway. All right, I think we're gonna buy the armor of persistence here. Yeah, I think we are gonna buy this. That Howl of the Dead thing, it is nice, but this is just too good as a defensive item. We'll buy that, and we'll buy these. And then we'll swap some stuff around. Wow, that took up a huge chunk of our savings. That was expensive. Wow, yeah. Okay. A good deal, I think.
Shout if you need anything else.
It's too bad he can't forge more stuff for us. All right, so Tava, let's put on your new stuff. So you're going to be wearing the armor of persistence. That puts her AC to 24. Incredible. Plus she has resistance and a D4 bonus to saving throws. And then we'll put on the gloves as well, the new gloves. Where did they go? Legacy of the Master. So, look, plus 15 to hit. Should become plus 17 to hit now.
Still breathing, despite everything.
It's not factoring in here. Seeking blood, is that... No, arming enhancement. Let's swap our weapon for a second. There it is, plus 17 to hit. Amazing, so if we roll a 2, we get a 19 to hit. That's really strong. 17 to hit, that's insane. She's not gonna miss anything. And another point of AC, really nice. And then the gloves... The Dark Justiciar gauntlets, who do we want to give those to? He's already got bonus to damage from his gloves. She's wearing these reviving hands. And then Karlach, what do you have on? Oh, the gloves of dexterity. So what is your dex without these? 13? Ooh. Yeah, we gotta keep wearing these. So I guess those gloves... Yeah, we don't want to give up those. And I don't think we need her to give these up either. Healing grants Blade Ward. I mean, that's good for her and Astarion. I don't know how long it lasts. 2 turns or something? But yeah. Okay, so we give up like half a point of damage on average for the plus 2 to hit, which actually, on average, is going to give us more damage because we're going to miss less often, right? I think that's okay. Those are some good purchases. That armor in particular is incredible. And then we have the Grim Skull Helm to prevent criticals, right? Why does it say she's not proficient with heavy armor? Okay, the weird bug there. All right, well, we met Damon. We spent half our gold stash that we spent the entire game building up. We can't go inside the Diabolic Forge.
I'll give him a few more of those if you catch one.
Diabolic Forge.
So there's no way to get inside this building? There was another door down here, which it seemed like, yeah, picking the lock wouldn't count as a felony or trespassing or whatever. For some reason, the outline is white, not red. And nobody's over here watching, so let's get in the building this way, and hopefully it doesn't lower Damon's opinion of us.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I accidentally clicked on you. Let's go inside. Okay, so we're in the basement of the Diabolic Forge. I'm not sure what we're here to find, just exploring mostly. Where's the door that we came in, though? Oh, these wooden stairs are probably where we came in. Okay, so we're here to check out the basement. Let's do it. We've got a longsword +2 and a warhammer +1. We've got to build our gold reserves back up, so we're gonna have to sell as much as we can. Mace +2. Over here, we've got a wooden chest. Oil of diminution, chasm creeper, fluorite shard, sylvan stone. And on weapon coatings. Alright, so we'll sell the sellables. And then keep the alchemy ingredients. Alright. Got a bunch of crates. I have a feeling they're going to be largely empty. Yeah, okay. And then a gilded chest. With unwanted masterwork greaves. Medium armor that grants +1 to athletics. And gauntlets. Attack +1. And strength saving throws +1. Again, these are nice, but not anything we can use on our current people. I think for now I'll send these to camp. Alright. Let's head back up to the street and sell all the stuff we just stole. Directly to the person we stole it from. Right? That's how we do? That's how we do.
Here we go.
He's got like 8,000 gold right now. That we just paid him, so. I'm a little bit irked that we can't get into the main area of this building, but I suppose there's reasons, right?
Better than ever.
I mean, if we really wanted to, we could get in. I can send Tava up to check the roof, too, to see if there's anything up there. Let's just make a quick visit back to Damon here.
What can I do for you?
Oh, he has other stuff to say here. It is a nice workshop you have here.
I'm shocked by my good fortune, quite honestly. Rent is fair, and the setup is just what I need to start making a living again. Without you, I'd be dead in a ditch twice over. Instead, I have my own smithy in the city. At least, until the Absolute's army mows us down. But hey, anything could happen in the meantime. Optimism, right?
Absolutely. Can I take a look at your wares?
Of course. Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
I found these incredible weapons that I'm going to sell to you. Okay. Wow. Being this low on gold really throws me. I'm used to having more than that. Okay. I think maybe we can use some of the strange material that Karlach has found. So he was able to make stuff out of infernal iron, but now we have enriched infernal iron, right? But maybe we need that. Maybe we hold on to that until we go to the foundry and check that stuff out. Oh, that's right. We gave her these in case she needs to fly. Summons Balthazar's flesh golem during combat, only functional in the Gauntlet of Shar. Alright, we probably don't need that anymore. Yeah, we don't have as much infernal iron as I thought we did. Or rather, we don't have as much enriched infernal iron as we thought we did. What's the difference between infernal iron and infernal metal? So infernal iron we've seen before. Infernal metal has a different text here. Something about this scrap of metal calls out to you as though it yearns to pierce your mind, your body, perhaps your soul. Then we have more infernal iron and then enriched infernal iron. Huh. Alright, so he could probably make stuff out of that for us, but I think we want to hold off on that. Let's have Tava here take a quick jaunt around the roof.
At the ready.
Yeah. Not anything really of interest here. And we can't go inside without permission. Not with Damon standing right there. I don't think. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could break in. But I don't think we should. I don't think we have a good enough reason to right now. So, I guess we're done with this building for now. That's the Forge of the Nine. Maybe later on something happens to Damon and we have to break in to kind of rescue him, but for right now we don't have a good reason to do it. This was the the house belonging to the wine festival people. All right, so let's check out this building next. Let's head over that away.
Oh, right. Very suggestively, I might add.
A suggestive nod?
Anything of
You've been single.
I dared you first, so you have to go.
Fingers crossed. Oh, I'm not going in there and get swallowed by a devil. Oh, I get it. You're scared.
Oh, knock it off. Let's go home. We can play Chase the Gelatinous Cube in the alley.
Seems these kids lost their ball in here and the house is haunted or something.
The devils in there can swallow kids whole. Even Stinky.
All right, is Stinky the, like, leader of your group? Yeah, so we've got Spool, Runt, and Stinker.
You first? I double drow dare you. Are you afraid?
I am a drow, you little shit.
I'm not going in there. To hell. It was Runt's idea.
Well, if you guys are afraid, we're not. We'll go around the exterior first to check out the outside of the building, and we'll peek in their mailbox. Committing a felony? Nope, no letters to read. All right. Okay, so we come up against the wall blocking this part of the city from the next. This might be the upper city? I'm not sure. Let's take a look at what we've got here. There's a plaque.
The Devil's Fee.
The Devil's Fee. Interesting. Okay. We do have what looks like a busted door here. Oh, now this is interesting. It says we can't go back here, in spite of there being clearly enough space. All right.
Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go.
My fingers are crossed. Oh, I'm not going in.
Very interesting. Can she get up on the roof? Oh, she can get up here. So we'd be breaking in to go in there or to steal from those vases. All right. Oh, this is interesting. We have a blood stain here. I wonder what that's about. We could make our way down to this little patio, but again, it would be breaking and entering, it seems, to go in the doors there. Oh.
That might be worth a look.
What did she notice? Did she notice something inside the building?
Grief is hard. Let flowers say what words never can.
I think that's inside this building. I don't think that's actually here. There's something there, but we can't actually get to it. Oh, we do have a bird's nest here. I wonder if Tressum was here briefly. Nothing but a charming little egg. All right. Now I'm very curious about this house. I hope we can go in the front doors.
That's curious.
Okay, we find something else here on the roof. A plank. Ooh, there's some goodies. All right. Send those to Astarion. We've got a potion of glorious vaulting for him, as well as a potion of speed and a potion of flying. The potions of flying that we have, we don't need on Tava anymore, so we should actually distribute those around, right? Let's see. So, flying. We can send the scrolls to Shadowheart. And the potions to Karlach. No, Karlach has the boots. Well, we can send these to Shadowheart as well, because Karlach has the boots if she needs to fly, and Astarion can turn into the Raven to fly. So Shadowheart needs all the help she can get. Exploring this roof proved sort of useful. All right, let's go down to the front door and see if we can just, like, go in. Maybe we can knock or something? We can just go in. Okay. Let's let ourselves inside and see what is the Devil's Fee. Oh, it looks like a museum. Let's go talk to the proprietor here. Helsik. Oh, we've heard of Helsik before. Helsik. I've heard that name before. She has something to do with Gortash, I think? Or I can't remember. We heard this name very recently. It was on a note, I think, to somebody about something. Maybe she's related to the guild. She's got fiendish resilience, radiant. Oh wait, is she working for Raphael? Is that where we know her from?
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be and shop with glee.
I remember now.
Oh no. Definitely something up with this one. Trust me.
I remember now. We had a note from Gortash to this, or from Helsik to Gortash, about getting him back into the House of Hope to steal something else. So whether she's related to Raphael or not, she's got some connection to the House of Hope. Let's see what you got on offer.
A most excellent decision.
What have you got? Poisons and coatings. You've got potions of supreme healing, which I'd like to have. Hold on. I might actually want some of this. Radiant resistance. Supreme healing. Custard and pink rose dye. I don't need dyes. We'll take a potion of speed ingredient. I don't need sea invisibility or guileful movement. I'll always take warg fangs for sure. Okay. I think that's it. So we know something about her, but we don't really have a chance to talk to her about it.
Coin and time most fortuitously spent.
Indeed. Okay. Well, let's take a look around inside this strange museum type thing she's got going on here. Maybe we'll have a chance to deal with her later. Devil's Fee, right? So it's probably an allusion to the fact that when you deal with the devil, you always pay more than you think. Can't go in the display case. We can... Nope. Interacting with it in any way is considered aggressive. We have an Avernus survival guide here. A chapter titled On Traversing the First Layer. The text details the terrain of the Avernus, a bleak, rocky landscape beneath a cracked sky, with rivers of blood gushing between the cracks. The most frequent guidance given to adventurers on encountering any of the plane's many physical perils to simply turn around and run. To combat the spiritual perils, the company of a cleric is of paramount importance to soothe those swayed by the plane's evil influence or to consecrate the corpses of those who succumb. Now this is interesting. Why? We have a pair of infernal diamonds in here, but for some reason we're allowed to pick the case, but not to steal the diamonds. That's a weird pairing. Over here we have Portrait of a Noble, which we can interact with.
That might be worth a look.
Looking at the painting makes you dizzy. You feel a dull pressure behind your eyes.
So look at this. We can interact with the display case.
Infernal gems, straight from the heart of Minaros. Quite the rarity.
There doesn't seem to be any reason we're not allowed to pick them, but if we pick them up, then that's theft. So I don't know why we want to do this. It also seems like kind of a trap to me. Like if you steal these, something bad happens. Like I guess we could steal them and then go take them over and sell them to her. Get rid of them right away, but not sure. Tales of the Hells, we've got a book here. Entry 18, Smiler the Defiler. If your wanders through Avernus seem to become an awful lot more scenic, luscious woods, big bushes and the like, you may have wandered into a wily trap set by a creature named Smiler. None of us hellfolk know exactly what he is, or where he's from or how he got here, but he's a nasty piece of work. Well, he's called the Defiler, ain't he? He's not just nasty, plenty of folk are nasty here, but he's weird. Something's not right. Got a monster horn.
That's curious.
An orb of infernal envisioning.
Horns made to look like they came from a war devil, I think.
Failed an Arcana check investigating that.
They're real. Torn from a war devil's skull.
There are more than trinkets in
Horns of a
here.
real war devil.
Only a true
But they were a
diabolist
pain
keeps
to
a collection
acquire.
like this.
So she failed an Arcana check too. Let's have Shadowheart check it out. Maybe we get lucky?
Real war devil horns. The book's undersold just how big they are.
Damn! Someone tore the horns off a war devil.
So she succeeded. What does that mean? Use? Alright, well. We've got a lot of curiosities in here, for sure. But so far I'm not seeing anything we can steal or interact with. I'm not sure what to make of this place.
A portrait of a noble devil. Charming, sophisticated, deadly.
Hmm.
That's curious.
What did you notice? This? The monster skull?
Hands on everything. A fake devil head. A lot of effort for a piece of window dressing.
Let's see. This is real. A death devil skull, by my reckoning.
I guess we'll head up to the second floor. Examine some more of the stuff in here. So far, it just seems like a building full of curiosities and lures to tempt the wary.
There's a trap.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is not a trap we can disarm, I don't think.
Shouldn't have wished to live.
We'd have to have the dispel magic spell to get rid of this, and it would be trespassing to go in there anyway. I'm not sure I want to mess with this place, just because there's a devil here, and it feels like we don't have a reason to invite more trouble than we already have. When we were wandering around on the roof, though, we did sense something in here, but it might just be another curiosity to look at, right? The only way we could get in here to see would be to use a Misty Step. Or we could fly up here, pick the lock, and go inside. You know, I wonder, actually, if now that we know this place is run by a devil who has some sort of connection to maybe Raphael, maybe Gortash, maybe we are curious to check this place out without springing that trap. So maybe... Maybe... we do have a justification now to break in through these double doors. Or these doors. And see what we learn, what we find from inside. Right?
How much further
Okay. We've gone through the public areas, we've seen the exhibits, we've checked in with her and bought a couple of ingredients from her. She doesn't seem to have anything else of interest to say to us. But now that we know what kind of a place this is, maybe we take another crack at the upper floor.
The portrait's eyes seem to follow you around the room. Did it just wink at you?
Let's see. Let's take a quick gander. We'll leave the rest of the group here, and we'll send our flying girl Tava up to take a gander around this second floor. Now that we know it belongs to a devil, I'm curious. Let's just double check. Nobody's watching us, right? Yeah, okay.
With a flick of the wrist.
Now, lockpicking's not exactly her strong suit, but yeah, a DC 10's not hard. Now, we might be in trouble here. The devil might have ways of knowing that we're trespassing. We do have Helsic's diary. That's very interesting to me. If we get into some kind of gnarly fight up here, the others are going to have to use resources to fly up and join us, or storm the lower. No, they would have to fly up, I think. Let's creep in here real quick. Let's take a peek at her diary. Is there any sound sweeter than the jingle-jangle of a coin's rubbing against coin? Of course, Mammon will hardly be sated by a mere pocketful of gold. No, I'm going to have to start being smarter about this. What I need is not just revenue, but multiple sources of it. If nothing else to beat Corilla. Perhaps it's time to diversify the business. Not just curios, but information. Or even better, access. Oh, you're a genius, Helsic. Okay. So, she is a devotee or disciple of the Archduke Mammon. I think he's like the 4th or 5th layer of hell, and his layer and his thing is all about greed. Right? That's the deadly sin that he represents. Okay. Well, we've done this before. We've left episodes hanging with Tava on a solo mission since she's the only one who can fly up to wherever she needs to be. We could get somebody else up here with the boots. Those are, I guess, free to use once per short rest or something. And we could, I guess, get Astarion up here. No, we already used his Corvid thing. He doesn't get that back for a while. So we'll take a break here, and when we come back, Tava will creep around and lurk around and be a stalker for this Hellsick chick. We'll see what else we can find up here, aside from this giant, bloody pentagram. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, septagram that's been drawn on the ground of this, on the upper floor here. It's feeling a little bit dangerous. It's feeling a little bit risky to be in here. You never know how strong somebody from the Hells is going to be. So we're not quite sure how dangerous it is to be baiting this woman down here. But for now, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll continue with our exploration of the lower city, starting here at the Devil's Fee. As always, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.